call from the United States of America. Stand by, Americans. Here's Mail Call. One big package of words and music and laughter delivered to you by the stars from whom you want to hear in answer to the request you send to Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA. Today's Mail Call brings together most of the leading singers in Hollywood. And here to act as your master of ceremonies is the famous singing star, Nelson Eddy.
Stand up and take it, rise and shine. Life's what you make it. If gloom the so-and-so should get you as he soon does, shout mighty holy ho and do just as the moon does. Rise and shine. Don't be a mourner, things are fine. Around the corner, no harm in trying it. There's nothing to it, you can do it like the sun. Rise and shine. Forsakes you and all depression takes you in tow. Rise above it, laugh it off and say what of it. Don't dream of quitting when trouble starts and hitting you low. Stick your chin out, make your mind up that you'll win out. The Navy gave you a motto that can save you, I know. Around the corner, no harm in trying it. There's nothing to it, you can do it like the sun. Rise and shine. Thank you. Now, the next signature on your mail call letter is a man who has been a nightclub entertainer, stage and vaudeville star, and is also available for weddings, picnics, and openings of bowling alleys. Of course, I refer to Jerry Lester.
Thank you very much. Hey, Rumph. That was a very charming introduction, Nelson Old Bean, but you forgot to mention that I also get 25 cents an hour as a sitter.
Sitter? Where do you sit?
Oh, the usual place. Sorry. Where do I sit? Well, you see, when a married couple wants to go out, I get 25 cents an hour to stay home with the baby. Of course, if she's over 17, I pay them.
Well, anyway, Jerry, welcome to Mail Call.
Well, thanks a double scad, Nels. But, did you notice how I use a subjunctive, scad, scado, scadili? But frankly, I don't know why I was invited here tonight with so many singers around. It's an insult to my adenoids.
Oh, are you a singer, Jerry?
A singer?
Yeah.
Draw up a stool, Harvey. Get a load of this. This is my favorite. I wanna meet the boy. I wanna meet the boy.
Oh, now, wait a minute. That's enough of that. How about my favorite number?
Oh, sorry, you get no shortening bread with one meatball. Why don't I have more of those jokes? I love those.
Well, as you say, Jerry, there are a lot of singers on the show. Can you do anything else?
Can Jerry Lester do anything else? Sit down and let me tell you about myself.
It's 1936 in a great metropolitan hospital. A man lies on the operating table. Only one man can save him. The famous surgeon Jeremiah Lester. 2 years at Johns Hopkins and 4 years at the Mayo Clinic.
And 6 years with Dr. IQ.
With one practiced glance at the patient, the doctor sees there's only one thing to do. He turns to his nurse and says,
"What are you doing tonight, babe?" All right, on with the operation. Scalpel, suture, sponge, swab, needle, thread, scissors. Ah, there. The operation is complete, and the patient is saved.
"Doctor, what did you find?"
Oh, what a meatball!
That's very good, Jerry. But look, we don't need a doctor on this program.
No?
Now, if you can only recite poetry...
Poetry?
It's the meeting of the Society of Arts and Letters. The great men of literature have all assembled to hear the greatest masterpiece of the poet laureate of England, France, Holland, and Denmark. Also, the La Brea Tar Pits. A hush falls over the audience. The great man clears his throat and speaks.
Did you ever hear the story of the spider and the fly?
No, there must be one that I've never heard.
Cross your heart you never heard it?
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Never heard it?
Never heard it.
How absurd. Would you like to hear me tell it?
I'd be grateful if you would. I'm fond of stories almost every kind.
Well, then cuddle up beside me, dear, and promise to be good, and I'll see if I can call it to my mind. Once there was a great big spider.
What's a spider?
Well, a bug, and within a silken web he made his home. What's a web? A sort of net.
Well, then tell me what's a net.
Have you anything but hairpins in your dome? That's all. What'd you expect, chimes?
Oh, that's very good, Jerry. That's all right. That's really all right. Very good. But look, we don't need poetry either. And what we really want is something with a romantic, continental flavor.
Continental? Romantic?
Vienna, champagne, the romance of a penthouse overlooking the gardens. As a beautiful woman implores him to marry her, Monsieur Lester, the handsomest man in Europe, disdains her love.
Marry you? Pooh-pooh. I am Lester the Lone Wolf. No!
But if you don't marry me, I shall kill myself.
Where did I get the 3 dames? Kill yourself? What a reading. That's what they all say.
But I mean it, my dear. I shall plunge a dagger into my heart.
Well, don't do it here. This is a new rug. Go on into the kitchen. It'll match the linoleum.
But last night, you said you were insane about me.
But that was last night. 4 girls ago. Tonight, I have a date with the most glamorous woman in all Vienna. She is 5'4" with apple green eyes, lips like ripe cherries, and she's curved like a banana. Well, good night.
Darling, where are you going?
Out for a little fruit salad.
Why, Jerry, I had no idea you had so many talents. Next thing I know, you'll be telling me you compose songs, too.
Compose songs? A is for the applesauce she gave me. B is for Bablitsky, ain't it good? C is for the cream I used to shave me. D is for the D in Hollywood at the end. E is for Egyptian, as in mummy. F is for Rahman and F and C. Put them all together, they spell absi-def, a word that don't mean nothing to me.